Tuesday. From Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. Indianapolis Colts taking on Kyler Murray and the Houston Texans.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they come in playing well on both sides of the ball. Winners of 6 of their last 8 games.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trey Lance.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Penny. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces together and doing it cohesively.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Penny, a first down carry. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Lance. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Lance now on first down. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. That's caught by Penny. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Lance looks to throw again. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 18-yard line. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Second down and goal. Lance. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. Lance looking to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown. Marvin Jones with career touchdown number 60. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So here come the Texans now for their first drive. Former Heisman winner leading them out, the two-time Pro Bowler in his first 3 seasons, the electric Kyler Murray.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
First down, Murray rolling to his left. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Murray now on first down, out to his left. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. Now Murray. Flush to his right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Adam Thielen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Inside handoff, Penny. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. 7 yards there and a first down. Lance now to throw. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And he finds Penny. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. On a slant, he'll get it to Jones. Touchdown, Colts! Marvin Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts have moved out in front. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On play action, it's Murray. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. To throw is Murray. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Play fake, Murray. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
On 1st down, Lance. They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll begin just up the road right here in Florida, in AFC South matchup between Tennessee and Jacksonville. And it's the Titans with the lead in the second quarter of play. The Titans with a win would be in wait and watch mode as they try to finish off the regular season at a strong 10-6. From there, we head a little further north up to Atlanta Let's check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Jared Goff has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. Hunter Renfrow, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Murray now. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
A first down carry by Elliott, and down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Well, these two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. He's got a man, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Throwing now is Murray. On the move to his left. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Amari Cooper, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Shotgun now for Lance. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Lance now on first down. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. To throw, it's Lance. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the gun on third down, Lance. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Lance. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marvin Jones with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Steps away. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Murray off play action. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Penny up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And Lance going to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. The Colts on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Here's Lance to throw it. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. Touchdown, Colts. Jamar Chase. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Play action. Now it's Murray. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Murray going to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw, it's Murray. a hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Murray again. Throws towards Ertz. He's got it toward the sideline. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Rolling to his left. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. But now it's third and goal.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Murray now, third and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now Murray's got to have this one. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll run it again with Penny. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's the linebacker, Matt Milano, getting up and stopping him for a loss.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This to make it a 3-score game late. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Slot man moves right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try the draw. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They begin with a run by Penny. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink, did they? And instead of just saying to themselves, let's make sure that we minimize our mistakes and try and play a conservative-type game, they attacked right from the beginning. Said, we got to go after these guys. I think sometimes you take the #1 rated defense by surprise when you do that.
So for Indianapolis, they get that important 10th win to finish the regular season at 10-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better-than-average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.